is that the 400 meter is such a tactical race. And you have to get your tactics right when you're running it, because sometimes if you don't, make your move when you're supposed to make your move, you then, you get left behind, kind of thing. So I think that going into this 2023 season, that's what she's going to be navigating. Hey, Trackies, welcome back to yet another video here on TXT Track Time. Trackies, please go ahead and smash that like button, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you've yet to do so. Also, head on over to our social media pages on Instagram and Twitter and give us a follow there as well. Now, Trackies, this is an exciting recording session for us because so many good things has happened for our athletes this season. And for this particular athlete, Charokee Young, I'm even more excited about, because I really saw her break out and burst out onto the scene this year for Jamaica. Yes, running the 400 meters, she made it on her first individual team, on the big stage, the World Championship, to rep Jamaica. And we thought, this girl did amazing this year, and we want to take a look at what happened and what we see in the future. We have our little magic ball and we're like looking into it. So let's see what's on the cards for her. Tom, what do you think about her season, first and foremost? And what do you expect of her next year?
Excellent performance from Cherokee Young this season, of course, culminating with her performance at the World Championships and that silver medal on the 400 meter squad. But taking it back to April, when she opened her season running 50 seconds even, we knew that something special was in store, and she followed that up immediately in her next run, running 49.87, which is a huge personal best. And track is, if you know how the 400 meters is, and I think all events, when you break an invisible barrier, and that would be the 50-second barrier as it relates to the 400 meters, it's something special for the athletes. So that 49.87
Yeah. Mhm.
emboldened her. It gave her just the strength to know that she's capable, the mental fortitude to know that she can do this, and she's that good. And track is race by race throughout the season. We saw her execute, finishing second in the NCAA finals, then journeying to Jamaica. And as a collegiate athlete who had a long, lots of races this season, long season, we saw her running third, making it onto the team to the World Championships. At the World Championships, tired legs, she still gave her all in the quarterfinals and the semifinals, doing what she could do. And in the finals, even after her, her individual performance, running that grueling 400-meter leg to assist Jamaica to the silver medal in the relays. Well done. And now that she has gone pro, signed to Puma, and still racing on home at her home base, which is Texas A&M. So she's still racing there. The stability is there, so we expect to see some continuity and remove the grueling NCAA schedule from everything. I think that's where that 49.87 came from. There's much more of that. So I'm excited to see what 2023 has in store for Cherokee. T, your thoughts?
Yeah, wow. First and foremost, let me just say this. I don't think I really say it much, but the more I cover our Jamaican female athletes, and I know y'all are gonna say I'm biased, but gosh, they're beautiful. So yeah, okay, I'm getting over fawning over them now. So back to Cherokee. All right. So what do I expect? I expect a lot actually. From her days at Hydel, we all know she has the background, of an 800-meter runner. Going to Texas A&M, she did make the transition into being a 400-meter runner. So I know the strength is there. An athlete that we, are seeing now that made a transition from running the 800 meters to doing, 400s, that's doing really good is, Karsten Warholm, 400-meter hurdles doing really, really well. And he was an 800 meters runner. So, with that strength, in your background, she can, maneuver or do great things in the 400 meters, and I think we saw that this year. Um, what I think though is that the 400 meter is such a tactical race. And you have to get your tactics right when you're running it, because sometimes if you don't, make your move when you're supposed to make your move, you then, you get left behind, kind of thing. So I think that going into this 2023 season, that's what she's going to be navigating. But I have no doubt that, of course, her training camp will be able to get her there, because remember, that's the same training camp, even though Athing has moved on to train elsewhere. No, that's where she was training when she landed, her Olympic gold medal. So these coaches are well versed in getting these athletes to perform on the world stage. And again, like you said, she doesn't have the long NCAA season anymore, focused on, her individual goals. As a professional athlete, I definitely see her going from strength to strength. For me, she had an amazing blowout season. I had her making the team. That's one. I think we went live for it, and I had my top three, and she was definitely in my top three. So I wasn't surprised for that. Her performance at the World Championships, I do understand a long season, so I definitely won't come down hard on her for that. But I'm really excited and expectant, of what's gonna come, in the near future for her. And as you said, she's very young. She has years ahead of her to do great in the sport, and I believe she can do this, just that. And as a matter of fact, I'll go as far as saying right now that, providing there are no setbacks, she's definitely making the team next year.
Okay, well, so track is yes. I mean, in the absence of Sharika, I know a lot of you want to see Sharika do the 2-4 double. So, in the absence of her, and I mean, Sharika herself has said that one day she may go back to the 400. So, again, in the absence, Charokee definitely stands a fair chance. Uh, Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Again, we're proud of Charokee this year. What lies in store as far as our future is concerned. I am Tam.
And I'm C.
We'll catch you in another one.